about, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And last week we had Raven, aka Froggy Crossing, an Animal Crossing streamer who was just the friggin' cutest person in the world. We made Animal Crossing stuffy pillows. She crocheted that sweater right there. She's amazing. We had a blast. We talked about her dogs. She sewed for the first time. It was a lot of fun. And don't worry, everyone. We saw your cries in chat. The poll at the end for my Frankencraft, we saw it. We heard you. Don't worry. Stuffy won by a long, long, long shot. So don't worry. We corrected it. The tech gremlins are no longer plaguing us. So we're good. We're good. Don't worry. We got you. And we're going to figure out what the next one is a little bit later, so stick around. And don't forget, everybody, we have a hashtag for this show. It's hashtag #IGotGood. And we like to use it to celebrate your wins, big, small, what you're crafting, what you're working on, what you want to show us and be proud of. Because we would love to feature some of your tweets or your crafts or things that you want to show off and get a little love for. Because we would love to give you a little love, because we like to do a lot of giveaways on this show. And that's what we're going to do a little later, so stick around. Let me tell you a little bit about what we got going on today. We have a very special call-in guest. We have Avalie May. She's an esports and an all-around game hostess. She's awesome. She just co-hosted the Ultimate Crown. We're going to hear all stories about that. And then a little bit later, we've got Todd Stashwick in the house, everybody. We're going to be doing acrylic pours, but with a little bit of a twist. We are doing a little bit of a psychedelic 70s poster vibe. And so if you all want to craft along at home, we're going to throw a QR code up so that you can watch this back and watch the VOD and craft along with us after the show. So if you want to craft along, that's what we're going to be using today. Now, we added a little extra last minute because of Todd. We're adding D&D monsters to our psychedelic posters. So if you at home want to, all you have to do is print out your favorite monster and slap that bad boy right on there. We're using a Cricut today because we've got one in studio, and then we thought it'd be fun. So that's what we're doing. And speaking of fun, we got to see Todd's epic nerd lair. It's like a magical garage turned 70s D&D haven, and that is really what inspired today's craft. And so our inspiration today is storytelling. I'm a big storyteller. That's why I like to make art. That's why I play D&D. That's why I play most TTRPGs. I enjoy it so much. I've been a ham and a half my whole life, so I enjoy storytelling a whole bunch. And I want to go over here to chat and say hello, welcome. How do you like storytelling? Do you love hanging out? Do you play D&D? Do you play any video games? Do you love reading? How do you get your storytelling itch scratched, as it were? And say a big hello to everyone. CD6, I see you. D-Man1198, hello. Oh, not a V10. Do I see a beholder on there? Spoilers. Spoilers in chat. That's a little bit later. Shush. Aha, that's a ham and a half. Yes, Detective Zen, that is me, a ham and a half. And don't forget, you all at home that I see, I write out there, you guys are all part of our community here on the show, and you're going to help us craft. So don't forget, keep an eye out for those polls, because you are going to be able to affect how Todd and I's finished creations today come out. And speaking of, I'm going to throw a poll at you right this moment. So I want to know, how do you like your stories? Do you like A, to be told a story, or B, do you like to tell your stories? Are you the storyteller, or are you a story listener? So A, if you like to be a story listener, I love being told a story. I love reading, being read a story. So you're going to spam A for be told. And if you like to be center stage and weave that story for others, spam B. And we're going to check in with that. If you see a poll, you might have sailed too far. No. Polls are good. Okay, we see a lot of Bs. Tell me a story, please, Pocket Gina. Oh, hello, Becca Scott. Hello, Star Pilot 6. Oh, I love it. Great. I'll tell you a story. Well, we all see my lovely puppet Gina. She's our mascot for the show. She comes alive every now and then. We did not have a falling out, that we are not together anymore because we don't look alike. You can't date someone that looks exactly like you. Okay. And now she delivers messages for me sometimes. She comes alive without me. It's great. And also, tell the story one by, a little more than, perfect. Great. So you all like to be the storytellers. I imagine there's a lot of DMs out there and GMs in chat, which is wonderful. Now it's your turn. Tell me a story. She's got a fancy hat. I didn't put it there. She did it on her own. So while we transition over here, tell me a story in chat, and we're gonna get to our very special call-in guest. So I said it before, she is an esports and gaming hostess for League of Legends and Rocket League. She's been playing games since she was 3 and esports since high school, and she just co-hosted the Ultimate Crown. So let's hurry up and talk to her and figure out what happened behind the scenes and all the fun stuff. Please welcome to the show, Avalie May.
Hi!
Hello! Hi.
Oh my gosh, your entire background is so cute. I love all the little Animal Crossing like fossils above you.
Thank you so much.
All of the knickknacks that you have on the shelf. It's so cute.
These
I'm
are all
jealous. I want to live there.
No, this is all the stuff we've made on the show. That just keeps getting. It started very empty, and it's just gotten more full as the episodes have gone on.
Okay, and you said you're located in the upper northwest, and do you lock your doors when you leave for the night?
Yes.
So, okay, I'm just gonna come in and I'm gonna steal it.
I'll just make stuff for you. I do it all the time. Okay. Just tell me what you want and I'll send it to you.
I was actually talking about this in rehearsal. I need like a large portrait of my dog, and
Done.
I just need it in like oil-based paints, and I need it to be very large to fit in my living room.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, done. Easy. So let's talk about it. You just co-hosted Ultimate Crown. We know who won. Mr. Beast won by, spoilers, won by a lot, which is a bit crazy. Please tell me about it. Tell me your highlights. Tell me what it was like. That's a major event in Las Vegas.
Oh yeah, so this was probably the biggest League of Legends esports event or even creator event that we've had in years. Now usually when you think of large League of Legends events, you think of like international competition for World Finals or MSI, which is, you know, the biggest of the big esports events. But I mean, you talk about that, and then you talk about some of the largest creators that we have, like Tyler One, Ninja, Mr. Beast, Doublelift, all of these people that we're seeing on stage, and the fact that Mr. Beast and Crown were able to gather everyone on a stage in Las Vegas, have them all play against each other for charity, like, I cannot believe what I was seeing there. And I was, you know, there to guide everyone through the event this last weekend. And I could barely believe what I was seeing. I mean, I haven't seen an event that hype since probably like 2015, 2016 League of Legends, when we were getting all of these show matches, when we had, you know, top Korean players like Faker coming over to NA to do these fun bits. So it was incredible to see the fans were there.
Were you just like intoxicated on the energy of that room?
Oh, it was, listen, usually when you're hosting these events, you get up on stage, you say, hello, everyone, and then you walk away, right?
Sure.
Not this time. Me and Flowers were up in the casting booth where we were able to like look down. The HyperX Esports Arena was just gorgeous and such a fun place. You can see our little booth right there, yeah.
Look at your booth,
so, like,
Cotton.
Oh my gosh, okay. Now, I don't know if too many people are familiar with like me and Flowers and our dynamic, but we've known each other for years now after working on the LCS. And that is exactly what it is, Cotton and Pepper. Like, it is that dynamic whenever we cast. We have him who's keeping everything on the rails, and then I am just throwing meme after meme, joke after joke, reference after reference. I'm trying to derail him as much as possible.
So you like him? He's funny.
Oh, I love that.
We've got a clip of you being super adorable together. Look at how sweet they are.
I don't know what Carl was going for in a lot of that interview. I think Carl was just living his best life, and I appreciate him for it.
You know what? That's why we all love him. Now, we did also get to hear him talk to Vinny. Vinny has a lot of tattoos. All of them are cool, and I recognized one, and I think it was the Akatsuki Cloud.
I don't know what that means, Holly.
Well, any primers in the chat?
No, you can't. Was I supposed to know what this means? It's not a League of Legends reference. I know that much.
It's any primers in the chat.
Not any primers. The thing you said before that.
Smoothest transition. It's
I
beautiful.
mean, listen, you understand it. When we're hosting,
I do.
you gotta have that segue ready. But no, like,
Yes.
what makes our friendship and relationship so great is that we're polar opposites, where, you know, he is like the chaddest of the Chad. Takes on everything, takes down every single obstacle in sight. Like, he is freaking amazing.
Yeah.
And then me, I'm like the degenerate weeb trash. And so I made an anime joke right there, and it sailed right over his head. So it's like, well, primers?
Sometimes it's for the camera, and sometimes it's for the co-host, and it's usually a whoop right to camera for those kinds of jokes.
Definitely.
Oh, amazing. So what would you say was your highlight of the event with Mr. Flowers?
Oof. Well, I have two really quick. One of them was, I think we were after game 2. Team Ninja was not doing too well. We were going into the third 50K charity match.
Sure.
And I was criticizing one of their players by the name of Ludwig. Small streamer, not sure if many people have heard of him.
Ludwig.
But he was apparently up top, and as I'm giving this feedback, I hear dunk, 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 dunk on the glass window. And I look up,
Did you get harassed?
and he comes and he flips me off and runs off. So that was amazing, but
Immediately called out.
Immediately. And you know what? We both deserved it, because he was
Sure.
playing like trash, and
Yeah.
I was slinging the trash
Yeah.
talk. But probably like the best moment it happened even before any of the gameplay started. And that
Beautiful.
was when Ninja was called out onto stage by Captain Flowers, wonderful host and
Yes.
caster. And as Ninja is coming down the stairs and walking across the stage, there are these 4 little boys, no older than like 8 or 9, can't be. Ninja walks in front of them, and all 4 of these boys run up to the front of the stage and go, "Boo!" Because they're all Mr. Beast fans, and they're like, "Boo, go back to Fortnite!" And I was crying, laughing. I was just losing it.
Oh no! Oh, I
Crying.
wish we had a clip. I want to see a clip of that, but I want to see more of Captain Flowers and you. It's so cute. I'm gonna think about those. I don't want to get harassed by a bunch of little boys. Let's see the second clip. Is this when we're talking about tattoos? What was happening? Wait, what?
Oh, the first.
Oh, that was
The
the
first
first one. Well, let's roll it. Let's talk about it.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Ultimate Crown, live from the HyperX Arena in beautiful Las Vegas. I'm Aubrey Main. Of course, I have with me today for all of the action, it's Captain Flowers. Welcome, bud.
Hell yeah.
Look around. What is all of this? This seems like the craziest thing that I've ever seen in Vegas.
I think you'd be just about right there, my friend. We have one incredible show lined up for y'all here today.
So many people, so many amazing fans, all here for the ultimate battle between Mr. Beast and Ninja.
Adorable. I can't handle it. It's so sweet. So clearly, it was a very overwhelming in a good way kind of event.
Oh, it was so much fun.
So much fun. How is it different than all the other games that you hosted? You have a long history and a career in this. How has this been different?
I mean, the thing that I absolutely loved when meeting the Crown team, and not just the rest of the hosts, but also the production team, because I'm going to be honest with you, I'm a little bit of a production nerd myself. Before I got into hosting, like, I was planning on TDing or producing for my entire life, and then whoops, fell in front of the camera.
You're very good at it.
You're so sweet. You're so
You
sweet.
internet's so good.
But the care and the thought that the production crew put into this event, having the chat on the stage and also being featured on the stream, is something that so many shows and productions are terrified of. And the fact that they were willing to, kind of like, not really take that risk with proper moderation, but to try it.
Yeah.
Really paid off in the end. And what made it so different for me especially was, as soon as I started having production meetings with the team, I'm like, listen, with me and Captain Flowers, we can get really weird. It's gonna be authentic,
Yeah.
but like, we're gonna go off the rails, but trust us, the community likes it. Are you okay with that, or do you want us to be more buttoned up? And they just straight up told us, they're like,
Get
you
weird.
can go off the rails.
Yeah.
Keep it PG-13, but go crazy. And I think
Yeah.
that's what helped make it such a fun event, because we were honestly able to really, you know, do anything that we
Flex
wanted.
and be organic and have fun. Yeah, a lot of our crew here, a lot of them were there in Vegas. I can vouch too. They're really great people. I love you, crew. You're the best. Thank you, everyone in the booth. You're the best. Send some love in chat. They're awesome. They're great. Okay, so you mentioned earlier, we're gonna make a beautiful oil painting of your dapper puppy. I wanna see a picture, and let's talk about your sweet baby. This is Thresh.
Oh, my boy.
Oh, look at that
So-
sweet boy.
Yeah, I got him his little bow tie tuxedo because I was like, oh, should I bring you to Vegas? And I'm like, no, he's only 9 years old, so he's too young to go to Vegas. So
He could have been in the boy posse that harassed Ninja. He's 9.
He could
He's
have.
ready.
Yeah,
He's ready
He
for
could have
his
been
event.
right there. Yeah, he's my special boy. His name is Thresh, named after a league. I'm actually wearing a Thresh shirt right now, so it all comes together. But he's my
Thresh
number
shirt?
one support.
You got your dog on
and
your
I love
shirt?
him. Well, he's named after a video game character named Thresh.
Tell
And
me,
this
I
is
don't
the-
know it. I don't know it.
Oh, okay, so there is a game called League of Legends. If
Yes.
you've never played it, you're doing well in life. Okay, just don't pick up that game.
It'll
all
just
right?
it'll
I'm
suck,
letting you know.
suck my whole brain out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's leave it at that.
Okay.
But he is a support character, and he was my most played support when I was in high school. So then when I got Thresh, my dog, I'm like, well, Thresh is my number one support, and so are you, little puppy. So that's your name.
Amazing. I love that so much. You're the best. I'm enjoying talking to you. I can't wait to make this giant oil painting for you. You got to come on the show in person and we can paint it together.
Yes, please.
Tell us, you've got a show coming up recently. You're going to be here on the Crown Channel again for Fight Night.
Yeah.
You're going to be playing League of Legends. This is going to be, it's great. Chelsea Bates and Action Jackson, you all know it. You're going to be on the show tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm
tomorrow?
excited to play. Yes, tomorrow.
Yes, it is tomorrow. Oh, days.
Yeah, I got to meet Chelsea for the first time professionally. I guess work with her professionally for
Yes.
the first time at Ultimate Crown, and she was a blast. She has such a
She's
fun personality,
delightful.
very energetic, and now I'm excited to see how that personality kind of like fits into the League of Legends gameplay atmosphere. Because
Yes.
listen, you like me, you say I'm a nice person, you're enjoying this conversation, but when I'm playing League of Legends.
Do you transform? Do you have a weird
Oh, I'm
gamer
like-
personality?
Oh, I'm a toxic little 13-year-old boy.
We love it. We love a weird gamer. I also have to be very careful about the kind of games that I play because I become a different person. I get very aggressive and I get very... I'm one of those players that even when I win, I'm in a bad mood and I don't know what happens. So I like to play co-op games because then I can work together and we win together or we lose together. And then I have a much better time and so do the people around me. But
No,
you
I
don't
know
seem
how you
scared of
feel.
having that vibe out. That's
No, I've
confidence.
learned to embrace it, you know?
Yeah, good.
Learned
You
to
should.
embrace it.
So you're very excited to play tomorrow.
I am very excited to play tomorrow. It should be a really fun stream, and I can't wait, honestly, just to do more fun stuff with Chelsea Crown team, because you guys all seem like a blast.
We are a blast. Yeah. I'm gonna ask you one final question for you to ponder on. Here at the show, we like to talk about getting good at stuff and celebrating the journey to getting good at stuff and not just being great right away. What advice would you give to people who are watching right now on how to get good at stuff, whether that be games they might be intimidated by, especially playing online? I know I'm very intimidated by that sometimes. What advice would you give to people trying to get good at stuff?
Best advice that I would give, and I get this a lot from people asking how to break into the esports industry or the content streaming, anything industry, and honestly, the advice that I always give is just start. You just have to start and you have to try. The first thing that you make is probably going to be crap, and that's okay. because all of the mistakes that you made with that first project, whether it's, you know, painting a picture or casting over a game or even just creating a vlog, you're going to learn from each and every one of those mistakes so that the second time that you do it, those mistakes are going to get cut in half.
Yeah.
And by the third time you do it, you're going to have even less mistakes. The fourth and the fifth and the sixth. And what you're going to do is you're going to learn not only about how to kind of shape your own voice, but also really understanding what it is that you enjoy about the project that you're creating. You may find that you don't like painting, you don't like casting, you don't like vlogging or something.
Yeah.
But you do appreciate maybe like, you know, the art behind it. Maybe you like producing, maybe you like writing instead. And so that's what I always say, just get out there and try something, because the only time where you truly fail is if you give up before you even start.
Heck yeah. I love the inversion method of finding out what you don't like about a thing, and it just dwindles it down to all that's left is everything you love and everything that you want to keep trying, and that journey will never feel hard once you start loving it. You just gotta love it. You just gotta start. So, yeah. Please tell everyone where they can find you so they can keep following you. I'm serious. You're excellent on the internet. You want to keep following her. She's very funny. Follow her.
You're too sweet. You're too sweet. All of my socials are pretty easy. It's just Avali May across the board. That's how you spell it. And I'm the only one out there. So if you type in Avali, you're probably going to find me.
Perfect. Go follow. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Well, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll send you that painting whenever it's done.
Please do. I hope you have all sorts of fun with your crafts today.
Thank you. We have no glue guns today, just paint, so no burns. We're good.
Ooh.
Don't worry, we have a
fun
safety
time.
thing. Don't worry. We'll see you next time, and don't forget to watch tomorrow. Everyone tune in. Thank you, Avali.
Bye. Bye.
Bye. All right, I'm serious. You better go watch, and don't go anywhere, because right after this, we've got our in-studio guest, Todd Stashwick, is going to be in the house. It's going to be awesome. We're going to start our acrylic pours. It's going to get messy and fun. So stick around after the break. Wait, you're doing this live?
Saikuno, this is it. You've got it.
Say hi to the people, Carl.
Today we're playing solitaire. This is something crazy.
This is the place to be.
Chat is going absolutely well. Bro, I'm hyped. Let's go.
I don't know what else to tell you.
Let's go.
Finally ready, baby.
Ready to groove?
My awakening feels ready. Taking damage.
There we got him. Let's do this.
So I was watching Maisel on Prime Video.
You miss me?
I so want her life. Oh, or the board game. I wonder what other funny shows are. Yep, watching this.
What do you want, a fortune cookie? Like what?
Isn't he in? Yes, crazy.
Check this out.
Guys, I'm fine. I'm seriously fine.
You leave, right? Sprinkles in your hair.
When all the comedy is in one place, entertainment never ends.
Damn, Rachel.
See where it takes you. Prime Video.
Wait, you're doing this live?
Saikuno, this is it. You've got it.
Say hi to the people, Carl.
Today we're playing solitaire. This is something crazy.
This is the place to be.
Chat is going absolutely well. Bro, I'm hyped. Let's go.
I don't know what else to tell you.
Hello, thanks for sticking around. Welcome back. You're watching Good at Stuff. I'm your host, Gina DeVivo, and now it's the part of the show that's my favorite. I get to introduce our in-studio guest and start crafting. He is an actor, a writer who lives in LA, but is a Chicago native, was a part of Second City Theater. You might know him as Deacon on 12 Monkeys on the Sci-Fi Channel, or as Dale Malloy on the FX critically acclaimed show The Riches. Please welcome to the show, with your warmest welcomes, Todd Stashwick. It's you.
It's you. Hello, friends.
This is very exciting.
Very exciting.
I'm so happy you're here.
You're not even sitting. You're so excited.
I can't. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I can't.
Let's see if I do that. I almost go out of frame.
No, you can't do
I
it.
go out of frame.
You're wait. This is the only way that I look like we're in the same stage.
Yeah, my wife is like 5 foot. I think I brought
I'm
her.
close to that.
I think she's still here. She's tiny, so I'm used to.
I'm a pocket Gina.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
me.
Yeah, you are.
That's my thing. I'm a pocket Gina. I fit sweet baby Todd.
That's me.
Oh, we got Becca Scott in chat sending
Well,
love to
Becca.
you.
Hi, Becca.
Yeah, thanks so much for being here. You inspired our craft today.
Woohoo.
I'm so excited to do
I
it.
love being inspirational.
We're going to be making psychedelic acrylic pours in the style of D&D. Velvet posters, basically. So if you want to craft at home along with us, we're going to throw that QR code up on the stage. It's for you to all look. It's a QR code. We made a whole list just for you. So these, what you're going to need is acrylic pouring paint. We got a kit for you that's going to come with everything we're using today. We got some Mardi Gras beads. We got a little doggy pool and a cake turntable, which we've been having a little bit of a debate on whether or not it's a Lazy Susan.
Whether or not it's Lazy Susan, but I think there's a delineation.
There is. Lazy Susans are flat.
They're low.
Yeah. And now it's
Cake
time
turntable has a
for that segment that we love. It's the safety dance.
Where we go?
It's the safety dance. We got the official safety dance today.
We do.
Don't eat paint. We're working with paint. It's messy. Don't eat it. We've got scissors.
I can't not.
Don't eat it. No, it's the safety. No, keep dancing.
I'm remembering the safety dance.
Keep dancing.
I remembered, and I didn't eat it.
No, you didn't eat it.
You saved me.
You're welcome. Don't run with scissors either, or put them in your mouth. Don't do that. Just remember, safety dance.
But you can run with paint.
You can run with paint. That's okay. That's my official yes. Go for it. Get messy and have fun. Just be safe. And everyone out there, we want to say thank you so much for being here and welcome. Hello. I want to give you a giveaway. We all want to give you a giveaway. We've been really enjoying free stuff.
What, just for their time?
For their time.
And their fandom?
For their fandom, for being here, for being awesome and participating so beautifully with us on the show. We're a brand new show and we really we love the support from all of you.
We do.
So if you would like to sign up for winning this prize, you are going to use a chat command, which is !chat, !craft box. That's what you're going to be putting in. !craft box. And what that is a craft box subscription. So for all you fellow makers and crafters, you can gift this to someone or use it for yourself. You have access to all the latest crafting techniques and digital workshops, and you can nourish your creative side. It's all customizable. You can cater it to what you're actually interested in and hang out. So we're going to be giving away 3 months free. That was 4. A 3-month subscription to Craftbox. So you have to be 18 years or older and live in the U.S. to be eligible. So don't forget, spam that !Craftbox right now to be eligible to win. And we are going to whisper to the winner, to the winner in chat. So just keep your eyes peeled for that and make sure to stay, because the winner's going to be announced at the end of the show. Yep. So check it out.
Look at them. They're all doing it.
They're doing it. Future congratulations. Yep. Fourth finger is a word free. Yeah, exactly. All right. Now, Todd.
Yo.
Are you ready to craft with me?
I'm born ready.
Okay, let's pass out.
Still thinking about eating that paint.
No.
I've learned. I've learned.
If you ever need it, just reach out to me and I'll.
We will not eat paint together.
We will not eat paint together.
It just looks so tasty.
It does. They're all beautiful colors. We got the thing. So let's see. Let's do this bad boy.
Look at this bad boy.
That's a good bad boy.
There's nothing more exciting than a blank sheet of paper or canvas.
Yeah.
I know.
You don't get scared by it?
Potential. No.
Oh.
No, it's potential.
So many people get scared by it because they're worried they're going to immediately mess it up.
There's no mess up.
No.
It is what it is.
A good art trick, if you are scared to mess up a canvas, is immediately smudge it.
Smudge it.
Ruin it immediately.
Boom.
And then all you can do is make it better from there.
You'll be inspired by the smudge.
Exactly. See? And that's why you're our perfect guest today. To talk about storytelling and crafting and art. Yep. All of the things. Yep. But remember how I teased that you all are going to get to help us? You get to help us right now with another poll. We have to decorate these. We need a background color because we are going to be painting with some Mardi Gras beads.
Mardi Gras beads.
You don't get the pictures. No. It's for later. It's part of the Patreon.
All right.
So you at home, if you think that we should paint our canvas black, put an A in chat. And if you think we should do a white base and then make it rainbowed, do white for B. So A is a dark color. B is white, black or white. Which one should we do? Should we keep it nice and crisp and then create? Or should we create light in the darkness?
I think the light's winning.
Oh, let's see.
It's a quote from True Detective.
Oh, it's too scary for me. I can't do the true.
You won't do it?
I can't do it. It's too sad.
No,
I can't
it's
do
too
it.
scary.
It's too scary. I'm a baby.
That's fair.
Yes. Let's see. Let's check in. Oh, okay.
What's it? I don't know.
Oh,
Are we going to be told what the winner is?
We are going to get told. They've got about 9 more seconds
Because I don't have
to
the
get in the
chance to
thing.
keep up with this.
No, you don't worry. That's all me. You just got to look at me, and I'll let you know what's. Thank you. I love it. Okay, we got dark. Black one.
You did.
So let's grab that black paint, and let's just have some fun. We got some fun palette knives, and we're going to start chatting.
That's the black, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to start first? Do you want me to?
No, you start.
Okay.
I'll follow your lead.
Is everyone ready?
Gina.
This is the time. We mess up the canvas. Blah.
I like the
there you
sound
go.
effects.
Yeah. And then we're going to scrape it.
I have my own signature sound effects.
I like it. It's like
And
a little
then you do
bumblebee.
that. It is like a bumblebee.
Yeah, and then you just frost the cake. We're just
Frost the
getting a
black
nice
cake.
base. So,
In the black.
Todd,
Yeah.
tell everybody a little about yourself. You've performed on so many iconic shows. You play D&D. You're a
D&D.
true storyteller.
I am. I think, that's the television and the internet and film is sort of the national campfire, right? It's sort of where we gather to share experiences and field test emotions, and they're essentially empathy machines, right?
Yeah.
So the way we can be kinder to each other is to understand each other a little more, and stories make us understand each other a little more.
Yeah.
So I like telling stories.
I love that.
I started out doing that as a young boy.
Oh, yes.
Growing up in the suburbs of Chicago.
How young?
How young?
How young? When did the storytelling bud bite ya?
I'm gonna say, well, look, my first action figures were Kirk and Spock and McCoy, and then I had like the Mego action figures, and then I had like Planet of the Apes, and then the mother of all franchises hit in 1977 and filled the eyeballs of an 8-year-old Todd Stashwick when Star Wars hit the scene, and then all bets were off, right?
Yeah.
So, am I doing this right?
You are. It's like a beautiful little cake.
Could you imagine if you looked over and went,
oh,
yeah, no,
uh-oh. We got a problem.
So I think my storytelling started with like my cousin and I playing Star Wars action figures.
Yep.
And then my cousin and I, then later on, started playing D&D in like 1979.
We got a picture of you looking sweet as a button.
I was a little boy.
That is so cute.
As a little boy. Is it up?
Let's see. You keep frosting. I'll let you know when
let me know.
When that sweetie.
I'll
do a quick thing.
Good help?
Yeah, like what a good thing for canvases.
There he is.
Oh yeah, there it is. Tell us. Look at which one's you.
That was right at the center. I was the guy in the sweater.
The very surly young man.
Maybe a 12-year-old Stashwick who started the D&D club with his cousin. So when we did it, we did the PA announcements. So we would have to invite people, and so we got a little tape, a little cassette recording of Styx Castle Walls that sort of starts out like with synth, and we played it, and then I was like, "You're walking on a path," and I'm leaning into the PA. I'm like, "You're walking on a path." 2 skeletons jump out. My cousin and I are trading back and forth the stellar copy that we wrote. And I'm like, 2 skeletons jump out with swords. What do? Find out at 3 o'clock in the library at the Dungeons and Dragons Club. Yeah.
I would go.
Yeah.
I would go.
Yeah. We so my buddy Matt Lunak and my buddy Oliver, we were all in the D&D club, and that's when it started. And D&D kind of lasted for me till about 82-ish.
Yeah.
When the Satanic Panic hit.
Sure, we're gonna talk about that a bunch. We got another cute picture of you being a little sweet boy.
What was I doing? Let me see.
Let's
there
see.
He is.
Look at you.
In front of my wood paneling, an orange light fixture there, holding a Micronauts, and I had a Vinny Barbarino T-shirt. I want to say that's probably 79. I want to say that might be 79.
Okay, I'm gonna give you one fun technique, and then I'm gonna need you to tell me what micronuts are.
Okay.
So I like to take the edge of the palette knife while I've got a ton of paint on it, and clean up those edges so that you have a nice.
Oh, you want it? You want it all the way around.
I like to because then you don't have to worry. You can just hang it. I mean, you obviously can put this in a frame, but I like hanging.
If I was worried.
Oh, yes, I can. My partner at home is very terrified of paint because it is permanent to him. But I'm trying to get him. I'm trying to get him on the bandwagon of paint is not scary.
Now I'm upset because I have to get more paint on it if I'm going to get the edges.
Oh, that's fine. Because guess what?
Well, I can just get it off the.
Well, we want a lot of paint on the canvas.
I'm just saving this to have as a snack later.
Oh no, this is not the fruit snacks.
That isn't?
No.
I so want to eat that.
Do I have to? We're not going to play the safety dance again. Remember, just get lost. Get lost. Don't worry.
You have me. I feel safe suddenly.
Good.
You had me. You held me. I was following.
Okay.
You're my tether.
Thank you. I'm your tether. Now tell me about Micronauts.
Micronauts. So there was a comic book series, Micronauts. And they were little. I mean, it was all because of Star Wars. Everybody was looking for their Kenner-sized
I believe
toy.
in you.
Are we done?
Yeah, we're done.
Okay.
Keep telling me.
And then, did I want to do this a different way?
No.
So Micronauts were they're little figures, and some of them were like Egyptian themed, and some were insect themed, and you could interchange their parts. And so they were just another great action figure toy, and they were all Star Wars ripoffs. There was Baron Karza, who looked sort of like Darth Vader, and then the Supreme Commander, who was a good guy. He was like a white knight. And then they had horses that had magnetic arms and legs that you could replace. They were awesome.
That sounds like a blast.
It's a blast. Look at how you're holding them.
So this is what we're doing next. We're taking these Mardi Gras beads, and these are what we're going to be our. Not again. No.
I want more beads. Though.
No. Oh, I'll give you it here. Okay. You can have another.
No, I don't. No. I don't want to take your beads. I just thought they might. I thought they might throw me some if I flash.
They're going to have to blur, and that's too much work right now.
I got it. It's too much to blur.
It's too much to blur. So. We are taking these Mardi Gras beads. They're going to be our paint canvas, but we need them in nice long strings.
We do.
So I'm just kind of cutting them.
Just kind of cutting them or cutting them?
Cutting them.
Okay.
I did like a weird little.
You got little wormlings.
I just had fun.
Okay. That sure was fun.
Yeah. Now you try.
I'm going to try a different technique.
Do it. Oh, yeah, all three at once.
When it sort of sprayed out like a firework.
Fun. These do look a lot like fireworks.
I don't disagree.
Yeah. And then we're going to lay them out.
Yeah, we laid them out. Oh, we got to lay them out straight.
Lay them out straight because that was the fun part.
Mine should have been shorter.
Oh, it's okay. Because you're good. Just lay them.
My bang drink
like
has kicked in, Gina.
Your bang drink?
Yeah.
What was it called? Unicorn
it was cotton
candy. Unicorn cotton candy.
It was unicorn something.
Yeah. You don't worry because we get to channel all that energy directly into art.
Into art.
Which is the best way to channel energy.
Yep.
Into storytelling and art.
Yep.
Speaking of, we're gonna pick some colors.
Yeah, we are.
And you're gonna tell me about your life as a super rad actor who's done all these amazing things. You've got a beautiful, beautiful IMDb credit list, my friend. And let's pick some colors.
Okay, you pick first.
Okay, I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna immediately grab a hot pink.
Yeah, you are.
It looks great against dark colors. Maybe some. Like nice.
Like a lavender?
A lavender might be nice. Here, can you grab me?
Look at this
Let's see, like a fun blue or a teal.
Or a teal. Well, there's your teal.
Yeah, beautiful. And what else? Should I add a gold?
Yeah.
Let's add gold. You see a gold?
Is that it?
Yeah. Are you doing the same colors as me?
Nope.
No. Okay, you start grabbing yours. I don't want to be greedy.
I'm gonna go with this yellow.
Okay.
And this orange. I'm gonna go hot colors.
Ooh, I love it.
Yellow, orange, and then like a hot red.
Perfect. I stayed in the cool zone.
Yeah, I'll be the blazing sun.
Okay, great.
Do I need more than this?
Guys. You can have as many colors as you want.
I'm gonna go with these.
Go with those three.
Yeah.
Okay, so perfect. Now what we're gonna do is in the order you want them, we're gonna take our little thing here. I'm gonna move my paints so that camera can see.
Just camera can see them.
And we're gonna basically douse, maybe the top-down camera might be able to get this one. We're gonna,
what are you doing,
there we
Gina?
go. We're getting messy.
What world? Okay, I'm gonna douse.
Yeah, and then you take the next one in the order you want, and you're gonna douse. And you're just gonna go down the line and make a little rainbow. A little beautiful, messy
Look, I'm doing it.
rainbow.
I'm doing it.
Yeah, you're gonna want to like make it puddle so that it really saturates the fun little pebbles that are attached to this
They're
plastic
beads.
sphere. I know, but I can say.
I'll go with puddles.
We can
I'll go
say
with puddles.
pebbles. I like pebbles.
Pebbles?
Pebbles. That's what I was calling them.
Puddles of pebbles.
Puddles of pebbles.
Yeah.
Exactly, just like that. Now some gold. Oh, I got some. I did get some purple. I like your method of just like fire.
Yeah, I'm going
I
for
went
I'm going
very
for some heat.
festive. So tell me.
Yes.
You've been on so many things. I want to talk about 12 Monkeys.
Okay.
For those who maybe haven't seen it, give a quick log line and then let's talk about it.
12 Monkeys is a science fiction show based, sort of the jumping point was the Terry Gilliam film with Bruce Willis and Brad Pitt. And it's a time-traveling show about a post-apocalyptic world where they send a time traveler back in time to try and stop a pandemic. Imagine that. So it is topical. Now I'm going to do different shades of the ones that I chose
love it.
To sort of broaden it out. And I play a warlord who was an antagonist in season 1, and then spoiler, they made me part of the time-traveling team in season 2 to help save the world.
Awesome.
And I'm very proud of the show. It was created by a man by the name of Tony Metalis, and it was one of the best times of my life. You know, I'm very lucky because as a nerd boy, I get to make the kinds of shows that I would watch.
Yeah.
And
I think we're good.
no more. Done.
No more. I think we're ready.
That was just going to be an aperitif.
This is my goop. This is your goop.
my goop.
Now you're gonna pick up one.
One.
You're gonna kind of wiggle it and then pick it up.
Yeah.
Just like this.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna lay it on our canvas in a fun swirl.
Okay, I love
So I'm gonna
swirls.
wait till the camera's on so we can really see. There we go. And we're gonna kind of just like do a little swirl. I'm gonna just do a fun swirl. Just like that. I'm gonna pick up another one. Whoop.
Okay, I'm picking up. We are engaging second bead.
Yes, same. Okay, second.
Oh no. Okay.
You're good, you're good.
I just wanted to make you gasp.
I will. I am very sensitive with art.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, we're gonna go that way.
And now we're going, this last one's gonna go across the middle here.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I'm kind of doing just a bit of a free-for-all this time. Every other time I've done it, I've kind of done like a
Okay.
little spiral. Oh, I want.
Oh, you got a whole lot going on.
Oh,
Mine's much more
I
spaghetti.
overdid it.
Spaghetti at the wall. There's no overdoing it.
No, I know, but I didn't have
In the
enough
words of Ferris
space.
Bueller, you can never go too far.
You can never go too far. You're so right. Okay.
Yep.
Now, once we have all of our things laid out,
We got our things.
now's the fun part.
Fun part.
We get to pull and see what happens. So I like to just pick a direction and kind of wiggle with it.
Wiggle with it.
Wiggle with it.
Uh-huh.
What's your favorite actor you've ever gotten to work with?
Dick Van Dyke.
Oh, that's a good answer.
Thanks.
Look at that fun little swoosh.
That's a good one. My turn.
Your turn.
I gotta wiggle with it.
Wiggle with it. You kind of want to leave it on
Oh,
the
leave
canvas.
them all on the canvas.
That's why.
I'm leaving them all on.
Like, you don't want to pick it up too high.
I don't want to pick it up too
Ooh,
hard.
but I like it. It's chaotic. Oh, yes.
Chaotic good, though.
Yes, very chaotic good. The
That's
best
a big-
kind of alignment in
I don't
D&D.
disagree.
I'm going to pull my second one.
I'm pulling second one.
Ooh.
Oh, that's, your swooshes are awesome.
This is not my first rodeo.
Clearly.
Pulling.
Mine are
Fun.
it's like the beginning of the universe. It's sort of like things colliding to create life.
Yeah.
So in the darkness, and then light emerged, and now they're kind of, I have a narrative to mine.
You do, because you're a natural
See
storyteller.
what it is? See what it is?
Are you, okay, so in your life,
Yeah.
are you the DM?
Mostly.
Yeah.
Mostly.
And you've got the most epic place I've ever seen to tell stories in.
Thanks. Look at that. Look what, see?
Look at it!
Yours has got like peacock feathers.
Yeah, mine kind of feels like an alien planet's foliage.
It does.
Please tell me about your nerd layer, how it came to be.
So I've always been a collector of toys against,
Yes.
like I had mentioned, since the Mego action figure days. I know, this is just glorious.
Look, this is the nerd layer.
This is part of it. So that's one setup of a DM screen. There's me DMing. And
oh, is that a galaxy sky?
that's above me. That is it's like being in a forest on a sky night. So there's sort of trees. So it's like I'm standing at the campfire when you're looking up at me a little bit.
That's amazing. I painted a galaxy sky in my game
that
room.
one there, you can see the CRTV and the Atari 2600. What I wanted to do was recreate the 80s basement of my dreams.
Yes.
70s, 80s basement. So now I have, we need these now, right?
Yes.
So now I have,
Look at all those games. You have a full arcade.
Yeah. And so there's my DM's chair. That was gifted to me by my friend Donna Ricci from Geeky Tees. If you know.
Love Geeky Tees.
Geeky Tees. She gave me that chair, which was used on Geek and Sunday.
Yes.
Yeah. So all jokes I'm making in my head, and I stopped making them.
We are just at it. I'll take over so you don't have to say them out loud and just enjoy them in your head.
We're going to enjoy them in our head.
Yeah. We're just putting on gloves because we're about to touch a very messy canvas. Oh, do you want it to maybe take...
no, I wanted to
Okay,
poke
good.
through.
This is just in case you didn't want to get it all...
super messy?
All messy, yes.
So
clearly
I've
you
been
were
a collector.
inspired by
I've
the
been a collector.
70s and
yeah,
collecting.
very much, because that's when I started collecting my toys. See, look, I did it.
You did, that looks so cool.
I don't disagree.
It's like you have a cat paw attached to you.
So I started collecting, and then when we got this house, we didn't park our cars in the garage.
Yes.
And I just started figuring out that I could turn the garage, because we often played in garages in the 70s.
Yeah.
What if I turned this into like the nerd lair? So it's like got an Atari 2600 and old 80s video games, and then it has a whole D&D corner and all my collectibles on the walls, and it inspires me. It's my sanctum sanctorum.
I love that.
Thanks.
That's beautiful.
We're putting this elsewhere?
I think I feel pretty satisfied with mine on the first go.
I'm not dissatisfied with mine.
I'm pretty happy. I think we should do the reveal of this canvas.
Okay.
This is our starter. 3, 2, 1. Oh, heck yeah. And then let me get it
Got a
next
little
to you.
Jackson Pollock. Yours is far less chaotic than mine.
Honestly, they both look like dope wallpaper.
Mine are like dragons fighting.
Yeah, it is. That's
over a
so
volcano.
good. Dragons fighting all over
That's
a
the
volcano.
name of this.
I love that.
Dragons fighting over a volcano.
We're going to put them over here so that they can continue to dry.
Where's over here?
I'm going to put them right here.
Okay.
Okay, right there.
I'm going to go around.
No, one of us has to be on camera at all times, otherwise we disappear. We don't exist.
Dead space.
And I'm going to set up, would you help me? We're going to set up our next one because we've got 3 today. We're doing 3 canvases.
What?
And the next
I'm
one.
these back. So
We can put them back.
I'm tempted to eat them.
Don't, yeah, exactly. They're like
Very
little
tempted.
M&Ms in a bottle.
You really are. It's like liquid Skittles.
I'm going to leave my beads just right there because we're just going to take this little fun thing and cover it up so that we don't have to worry about it.
We don't care.
No.
It's going to become its own art.
It's going to become its own art. Look at that.
Mine looks like a hot dog now.
Honestly, when you first chose, I was like, it looks a little bit like a condiment
It
fight.
is like a condiment.
It's like a food fight.
See, I can't stop thinking about wanting to eat them.
Oh, that's true.
So I made them condiments.
All right, we got that covered. Now we've got a brand new, fresh workspace.
We do.
And let me make sure I don't accidentally get
I better
paint
sit
on your...
because I'm cutting my head off.
Yeah, you're way too tall. We can't do it. You're that tall,
Yeah, I'm
amazing...
Big. I'm big people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very much.
I'm gigantic.
So this next one, we're going to start experimenting with cells. I eased you in with the Mardi Gras beads.
What is even happening?
I know. We're going to be doing cell acrylic pours. So for those that don't know, you can add silicone gel and it'll keep your paints nice and separated as we pour it, and it'll start creating like this planet
I want to take this off
texture.
now because it's got black paint. If I touch that.
We can do it.
I'm doing it.
We've got tons.
There's more than one set of gloves?
Yes, there's tons of gloves.
They spare no expense here at Crown.
This is an art studio, baby.
I'm gonna say it.
Spared no expense?
Not here at Crown.
No.
You want
we
more
love
gloves?
talking
There's
about
more
it.
gloves to be had.
There's more gloves to be had. Indeed, indeed. So let's talk about your music.
My music?
Yeah, like the
Like, what
music
music
you
do I
love. Like what inspires you? Do you make playlists for D&D?
I do.
Okay.
Well,
do you share them?
No.
No. Okay. The private.
A couple things. For D&D, I love going on Bandcamp and listening to like Dungeon Synth, like Kobold and the like.
By the way, can we show off some of your rings? While we're talking about metal and just rad music, look at these rings, everybody. Flash them to camera. That one right there, the ring. Look, that way.
There we go.
You're just very accessorized, and I love it.
I'm all blingy today because I thought nothing will get on my hands.
No.
That's what the gloves are for.
We did tell you it was painting.
I know. I blame myself. So music.
Yes.
So there's two roads. Like I was because again started in '79. So and I told you we played Styx Castle Walls as our background music for our announcement for Dungeons and Dragons Club.
Yeah.
And so that era, that late '70s era of music, looms very large, like Kansas and Boston and Led Zeppelin and Styx. And so come sail away.
Come sail away with me.
And so that music, and especially a lot of that music like Ramble On, they reference Tolkien. And there's a lot of fantasy included in imagery in that because, they thought that they were angels, but much to their surprise, they climbed aboard their starship and headed for the skies. That blew my 12-year-old brain. I'm like, wait, they're not angels, they're aliens? There's a story there, but it started out like as these adventures on a pirate ship. I love it. Point of no return. And so that stuff feels like D&D to me.
Yes.
Like that era, the late 70s, early 80s music feels like D&D to me. I'd probably put out way more cups than
I'm going to say let's stick with 3.
We're sticking with 3.
Let's do it.
We're doing it.
And we are going to pick 3 colors.
3 colors.
And then we're going to add a few drops of that silicone gel, and then we're just going to pour, baby.
I don't even know what's
While we're
about to
doing
happen.
that, let's talk about your incredible company.
My company.
Let's talk about Nerd Circus.
So, it's a wonderful, that's a wonderful segue because, when you're, during the pandemic, I wanted to keep my, that gets over. During lockdown, I should say.
Sure.
I wanted to keep my idle hands busy. And so I decided I was going to create where's that gold?
Oh, it's right here. I stole it.
You stole it. So we're gonna go purple, orange, and gold.
Nice.
And so I wanted to create a site that reflected what D&D felt like to me.
Yeah.
Because it is a very personal experience and it means something to different people. And I wanted to share the vibe for me. And the vibe for me is a very late 70s, early 80s kind of rock and roll.
We're gonna show your table and your dice, which is very 70s.
So this table, I am
yours.
collaborating with a man named Mike Jimenez, and he has got a company called The Weathered Dragon, and I got connected with him, and we decided to create a table together for the Nerd Lair. So it's kind of like, it's my Air Jordan. It literally has my signature on it. So,
that's so good.
So the posts have little fire pits, as you can see, and it has cups, and there's cubbies for your books, and it has a
fire pits.
Yeah, it has a recessed vault for your minis and your maps, and then you can cover it up and have it just be a flat table. Did I do this yet?
Yes. There you go.
Is there too much?
No, you're good. You're good. We're just adding the silicone gel. We've got them mixed up. We're gonna mix them together.
Mix them up now.
Yeah.
So I collaborated with him to make this table that will go on sale at the Nerd Circus. And so that's my site where I sell dice and dice boxes. And the dice boxes look like 70s basements. They're hardwood. There's my dice. Those are my lava lamps. And then I think you may have a picture of the dice box. I wanted the dice box to look like there it is. I wanted it to look like an 80s or 70s basement. So it's wood panel with orange shag carpet.
That's incredible.
And so it's also thematically themed, and the table, which, like I said, will go on sale. It's a premium item, though. It's I'm not gonna pretend it isn't.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's all
quality is
about
worth it.
collaborating
Yeah.
and making things.
You're gonna be doing it for 30 years. You invest in a good table.
100%.
Always.
And so I wanted a table that, I like this one because there's space for your character sheet and your dice tower.
Yeah.
And there's still the dice vault to play at.
Perfect.
So I'm getting,
Right.
yeah.
You ready to make our pots?
Yeah.
We're gonna just make our quick little potion. And
We're gonna
while
make a
we're
potion.
making this potion,
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw another poll in chat because we're gonna add something special to the end of this. We are gonna add some vinyl D&D themed images.
What?
So everybody, you get to decide what that is. What
Gina?
creature should we add to this lovely poster?
What are we? Who are we?
We're crafter and collaborators.
We are crafters and collaborators.
So if you think that we should add a D20,
Yeah.
spam A in chat. And if you think we should add that beholder you were spying a little earlier, spam B in chat. So A for D20, B for beholder.
Do the bad dice go in the fire pits? There are no bad dice.
No?
There's no bad rolls, only good story.
It's true. Fail forward always.
Yeah.
And also, I used to make D&D relaxing chambers because when my dice were rolling poorly, they probably just needed a break.
Yes.
So they had a little R&R moment.
Yeah.
Beholder is winning by a landslide. Perfect.
People like that vicious meatball.
They do. They bite back.
They do
Gotta
bite
love
back.
it. Meatball with hair and teeth. Can't go wrong.
Do they have hair?
They're little.
They have eyeballs.
I know, but it looks like hair.
It looks like Medusa, yeah.
Look
So
at
now what are we
that.
doing?
Now we're gonna pour.
Wait, I
and
gotta
then
get this guy out of here.
We're gonna take that out.
Yep.
And we're gonna pour.
I'm gonna watch you do it. And just pour.
Just pour. And beholder definitely won. I'm gonna scrape all the leftovers. I want all this paint.
You want all that yummy paint.
All
You know
of
what?
it. Look at all that. There's so much in there.
It's like making brownies at grandma's and then you lick the spatula.
No.
So
It's not a pop.
Gina,
it's not a
please.
melted
It
popsicle.
looks like a-
No. Get distracted by this
Gina.
art. Okay,
Gina, I'm so
everyone.
glad you're here.
Take a look at this. Take a look at this. 'Cause now
Look
we're gonna
at that.
spread it.
We're gonna spread it.
Oh.
Boom,
We're gonna
boom,
see all those
boom,
cells.
boom, boom,
We might want to
boom,
look at the
boom,
top
boom.
down because it's. We gotta keep it moving. Oh.
You want it to go over the edge, right?
I do. I love it when it goes over the edge.
You never hold back.
I don't.
You take it to the edge, Gina. Don't you?
We got
Now
it.
I'm a little regretting using orange because the stickers are orange.
Good point. But it'll,
So it's going
I
to
think it'll buy.
emerge from the miasma.
Yes, it will.
This is because beholders are not from the material plane.
No.
This is where they're coming from as they emerge into the material plane.
Let's aim it to camera. Let's see it.
Look at that.
Oh, heck yeah. I'm going to take my popsicle stick
it's
and just
not a contest, but I
encourage.
kind of think I'm winning.
You are. It is
But
a
it's not
contest.
It's not a contest.
It is. It always is. I'm going to make
But
my...
yes, so I will put this up in the nerd lair when we are done.
Oh, what
Or
an
no,
honor.
it's going to go here. It's going to go here.
No, you get to take that one home.
Oh, good.
I would never deny you the art you make.
Don't do it. I can always make more art, though.
No, but this is special.
It sure is.
So we're gonna keep dripping these bad boys,
Yeah.
and when we come back, we're gonna add our beholders and then finish our final canvas. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
This is really cool.
I am the myth. I am the glory you seek. I am the island. And the island is me. I am am the rage, the destruction. I am Eternum. And Eternum is me.
So I was watching Maisel on Prime Video.
You miss me?
I so want her life. Oh, or the board game. I wonder what other funny shows are. Yep, watching this.
What do you want, a fortune cookie? Like what?
Isn't he in? Yes, crazy.
Check this out.
Guys, I'm fine. I'm seriously fine.
You have rainbow sprinkles in your hair.
When all the comedy is in one place, entertainment never ends.
Damn, Rachel.
See where it takes you. Prime Video.
Hello, we're back. We got stuff on here. We're gonna peel our beholders now, and we're gonna set it. Check out this one. You put yours in here too, so we can see it.
Beholder, or my
Yeah, your
piece?
paint.
Did you put it on the Lazy Susan?
I put mine on the Lazy Susan
But
for
it
now.
isn't a Lazy Susan.
No. And now let's peel our
No,
beholders.
you can't really see the chiaroscuro in mine. on
Where's your
that
beholder?
camera. My beholder, this is yours.
Where's mine? Oh, there's mine.
There's mine.
There's our little fun vinyl, boys.
There's a little vinyl boy.
And we were peeling them a little bit off screen, but we're gonna do some visual ASMR.
I need a
A
napkin.
napkin?
I'm messy. I'm messy, mama. Mom. I'm messy.
We need some
messy.
paper towels up here. Oh, thank you, Jeremiah. I love Good at Stuff a lot. Best show on Twitch ever. You're so kind. Thank you very much. We got a
Thanks.
messy one today. We
Boom,
tried to
boom,
cover
boom.
everything in plastic.
But it's just not our hands.
It's just not, yeah.
Okay.
Well, here you go.
We're sharing needles.
No, we're not. We got our own. I've got one.
See, now we do the fine work, so I have to take off my glasses.
Yes. Did you do it to camera? Thank you. Beautiful.
I apologize. I'm going to put them back on. I hope there's a handsome guard on those lenses.
Ooh.
Because I just Clark Kented. No, I kid. I play. I kid and play.
All right, if you're just joining us, you're watching Good at Stuff. I'm your host, Gina DeVivo. This is Todd Stashwork. We're talking all things storytelling, acting, D&D, music, and beholders. And we're about to add these bad boys to the middle of our beautiful psychedelic posters. And this right now, what we're doing is called weeding our beautiful stencils, but we're not using them as stencils today. We're just using them as fun little vinyls. And I'm just cleaning my beholder's teeth.
Yes, we are like beholder dentists right now.
We are beholder dentists. I'm just gonna, go wild.
You're really going wild.
Going wild.
Yeah.
I'm so close. Do you have a favorite D&D monster?
Well, you gotta love the Lich.
Yeah. Classic.
Classic. You know what? I'm gonna be honest. Gelatinous cube.
Love a good gelatinous cube.
And I love a gibbering
Everything.
mouther.
I don't even know what that is. I've never encountered
it's just
that.
a meat pile with teeth and mouth and eyes.
How is that different than a mimic and a beholder?
It's a meat pile.
Meat pile. Okay.
Like it's a pile of meat with like 100 mouths and eyeballs randomly, and it can whisper you and like whisper you into paralysis.
Well,
and
that
then it
doesn't
can,
sound
it can
nice.
spit you blind.
Damn.
Yeah, and it makes aberrant ground. So like 10 feet around it, you have to roll a dex save so that you don't get stuck in its weird ground.
Wild.
Yeah. You asked for one, I gave you 3.
That's fine. I see some in chat too. Stitchy Baby says Displacer Beast. And just so everyone knows, that's my lovely sister, everybody. Give some love to my sister in chat. She's Stitchy Baby.
Stitchy
And
Baby.
we were in a D&D game together for many, many years.
You realize the eyeball's gonna have to go in 2 parts.
Yes, 2 parts.
Because you're gonna have to peel off the top.
I'm peeling my sticker. It's happening.
Or you're done.
I'm going for it.
I'm trying to get there's like a little reflective spot in the eyeball, right?
I'm not peeling that. I don't care.
Trying.
I'm placing it, and then I'm gonna hold this bad boy up.
Mine's gonna disappear amongst my colleges. Yours is amazing.
Oh, it's living. It's living.
Yours is amazing.
You're right. I am gonna peel the highlight because I printed it, so might as well. And
If
now
you
I'm gonna
printed
add its
it,
eyeball.
you
It's
peel
gotta
it.
live. It's gotta live. It's gotta
Mine's
wake
gonna
up.
disappear amongst the orange.
I think it's kind of cool. Like you said, it's living
emerging.
amongst.
It's emerging.
It's emerging.
So it'll be like, wait, what am I looking at? Oh my God, there's a beholder in there! Run!
Okay, I'm gonna hold mine up now.
You're doing it.
I'm holding it up for everyone.
Oh, yours is, see, I should have done a darker color.
1, 2, 3.
I'm having acrylic for remorse.
Look at that!
Yours is awesome.
Ah, we got a dope little beholder.
It really is a dope beholder.
I'm really happy with him. He's so sweet and spooky.
Yeah, sweet and spooky, those two things.
Yeah, I'm gonna set him off over here again with the rest of our beautiful creations.
Right.
Hold down the fort, Todd. I'm off screen. I'm in the I'm in the nose zone.
I'm sticking the eyeball in the beholder.
There he is.
But he's barely there. It's like one of those 3D posters that like you gotta look at it for a bit,
yeah,
and then it emerges.
Oh, you gotta cross your eyes a little bit?
A little bit, that's what I'm saying. So cross your eyes and look at this one.
Yeah.
But he's disappeared in there, but that's what makes it cool.
Spring Chicken, hello, welcome. Interesting process, just tuning in. Not sure what you're seeing? Well, let me tell you. You're watching Good at Stuff. We like to craft with super awesome
There's
people.
Mine.
Oh, we see him.
You can barely see him.
You can barely
but
see
he's
him.
There.
He's a sneaky. Just
He's
hold
emerging.
still, hold still. Don't let him see you. We're gonna see him.
And then, ha-ha, beholder.
Oh, beholder.
Ha-ha.
He's in there.
He's in there. I'm gonna put him
That's
over
all
here.
right. He lives.
He does live.
Maybe we might have to set, oh, I'm gonna steal your plastic and we're gonna set him down. You ready? You'll have to live down here with me.
Oh, down there.
Yeah, we don't got any more room on the table. We got too much crafting going on.
We've crafted.
It's chaos up in
It
here.
is chaotic.
Now, remember, safety dance.
Oh, I just got some on my pants.
It's acrylic, it washes, I promise.
I believe you.
Thank you.
Or I've got cool painting pants
Or you
now
got
and
cool
an excuse to
painting
buy new
pants.
jeans.
And craft more.
And craft more.
Don't forget, safety dance, put away your needles at the very end and make sure, here, what you can do is you can kind of just lift it up. You got your needle?
Let me clean it off for you.
Perfect. Oh, thank you, you're so sweet.
Mama always taught me to clean my needles.
Good, you got to. Don't leave paint on them, don't leave string on them.
Nope.
They'll dry up and get bad.
Yep. Don't want
Okay, now, the final
frontier.
frontier. And everyone at home, while we're setting up this final craft that involves our Cake Turner Lazy Susan, let's do another giveaway. We had one earlier in the show, but I want to do a second one. So we're going to do another one of the Craft Box subscriptions. That's 3 months free to one of you out there. So use the chat command, !chat, or !craft box. Okay, so that's right now. To enter to win right now, start spamming !craft box, okay? So if you are a maker or a crafter, or you know someone who's a maker or a crafter, this is such a good starter kit or a beautiful present for someone.
A gift.
A gift of creation. And they've got tutorials, they've got boxes that you can cater to the kinds of things that you're interested in, the thing you're hyper fixating on, the thing that you've always been interested in trying, but don't know what supplies to get. You can submit right now with your for a chance to win a 3-month subscription. So you have to be 18 years or older and live in the US to be eligible, and we will whisper to you in chat and let you know by the end of the show who won. It's very exciting. So here, I'm going to hand you
Another
this.
canvas.
Another canvas.
Potential.
Yes, and to spoil a little bit, don't forget, we're going to do another poll where you get to decide our next monster again. But first we're gonna paint a little bit.
Yeah.
So while we're getting our colors picked out, I need you to tell me a story, Todd.
Story?
Yeah, I would love a
story?
story.
What kind of story would you like to
Well, if you want Todd to tell the story of his best Nat 20 roll, spam A in chat. And if you want Todd to tell his worst Nat 1 roll, spam B in chat. So, crit success, spam A. Crit failure, spam B. And then you got 30 seconds on the clock. Start mulling of what stories.
I'm a mulled wine.
You're a mulled wine full of lovely, delicious tales.
Thanks.
And we're gonna, why not both? We got time.
Everybody wants to hear about my downfalls.
Oh, is worse Nat?
Oh, it's by a landslide.
It is happening.
By a landslide.
Oh. May I borrow the gold?
You're drunk, Gina. You're drunk.
I'm drunk and mad with creative
You're
power.
mad with creative power.
Oh, I
You're
think
drunk in imagination.
Start. So I think you should just start prepping that worst nat 20.
I got it.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm calling it worst nat 20. Tell me the story.
So there we were.
Yes.
Caught by some Durgar, some Drow. My party was caught. We are now imprisoned. And,
Imprisoned?
And I was shackled, stripped of my gear, like stripped. Like arms above me, like blah, 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 right? So we were caught.
Yes.
And I'm like, I'm a sorcerer. This is not a problem.
Yes.
I'll be able to bippity boppity boo my way out of it.
Easy.
Peasy.
Easy
so
peasy.
I will just cast something powerful on the Durgar that was interrogating me. Well, let's just sail. The attack roll failed.
No.
And he took out my eye.
The whole thing?
He just...
The whole eyeball?
So now my character has no
scar.
depth perception. Yeah, he's got a dope scar.
Was that a permanent mechanic?
Permanent. Yeah, boom. From here forward, he now, yeah.
I still think that, did you get bonus points that anytime you walk into taverns now, you get free service?
Wouldn't that be
you look so
amazing?
cool?
But, so then when I finally got out of that,
yes.
The upturn to that downturn was, I realized that we had just been in the Temple of Elemental Evil, and I have nothing on me. I have none of my components, right?
Pass me a purple.
You know, I have none. I got to choose colors.
Yeah, you got to
so
choose
I have
colors.
None of my
Multitask, baby.
And I ask my DM. I say, hey, might I have underneath my fingernails, having just been in the Temple of Elemental Evil, might there be some sulfur and bat guano beneath my fingers?
Oh.
And he says, why, yes, that would be very appropriate, having just come from the Temple of Elemental Evil.
Absolutely.
So, naked half-elf sorcerer climbing stairs, trying to get out of this thing, was able to cast a fireball just upstairs. So just the visage of one-eyed, naked half-elf casting fireball was just one of those wonderfully epic.
That's awesome. That's so good.
That was fun.
I love those heroes. Okay, so we got some winners. Don't forget to check your whispers, everybody. And I want you to pick my final color.
Yes.
We've got a beautiful lavender purple here.
Yeah.
We've got a lovely teal. We got that pink. No, you. We got pink. Oh, here, let me show it, because here's where true colors are. I'm going to flash it to this fun camera. Camera 3. We got a lovely lavender purple. We've got this lovely teal. We've got this hot pink. We've got this nice maroon to contrast. And obviously, we got that gold, baby. What do you think my final color should be?
Teal.
Teal? But we already got a teal. You mean a darker teal?
Why did you ask?
Okay, then give me a darker teal. Or a lighter teal.
I'm just looking at what you got in the...
No. I want another one.
Oh,
I want to go big.
We're going to go big. We're going to go dark.
Yes.
Like an azure.
Ooh, look at that.
What's the name of that?
It's called a Viridian green.
It's Viridian. Of course it's Viridian.
Viridian.
I feel so foolish. I should have known.
That's okay.
So we're doing one color, or are we doing more?
Oh, I'm doing tons of colors. You can pick as many as you want.
I'm going cooler now.
Go cooler.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of going for a ham. A ham and a half, like we said earlier.
That's a great sound.
That is a good sound. So we talked about it earlier.
Yeah.
You grew up in the era of the original, like, it's a plot point happening on Stranger Things right now, but the original true satanic panic.
Yes.
What was that like? And obviously, what's it been like watching Stranger Things literally
Stranger Things was
life?
like home movies. Yeah, so I think I was like 13 years old, and I had been hardcore D&D, as you saw. I had created the thing, and I had gone to a camp with my cousin. Now, a few years before, this is a little fun addendum, we went to a camp that was literally up the street from the dungeon, which is where the original TSR was above it, and that was their official hobby shop.
Whoa.
And so my cousin and I, who I played D&D with, we would pilgrimage to there to buy dice and minis and things like that. So went to a different camp.
Yes.
And all of the camp counselors convinced me that it was the gateway to hell.
No.
Yeah, and so I came home, And all the hard-earned money that my parents spent on my books, they were like, why are you giving those away?
Oh, no.
I packed them all up because I was like, I don't want to go to hell.
Yeah.
I'm not scared. And so I packed them all up, and I did not ever look back until I think around 2012. Yeah, the Satanic Panic was real. I mean, they blamed it on rock music. They blamed the devil.
Everything
was
you
everywhere.
love.
I need some of those.
What you need? The stickies.
Fairy tongue depressors.
There you go.
So I.
For you.
See what I did? I went dark again so that the orange pops. So then I quit D&D until I heard, years later I was at an audition and Abraham Ben Ruby was talking about D&D and he's like, I was up late playing it with Lillard. And I'm like, you were doing what?
Yes, Matthew Lillard. For those in the big TTRPG community, Matthew Lillard of Scream and Scooby-Doo and all that
Huge nerd. He's got an amazing company where he makes stuff called Beetle and Grimm.
It's so good.
It's really
I'm
good.
so happy that so many people are refinding it or have continued and brought people back.
Yeah.
It's such a beautiful game.
I came back hard and went on eBay and bought all my books back.
Yes.
Just so I could smell them and look at all that Errol Otis and then Larry Elmore art and just to I didn't have anybody to play with until Yuri Lowenthal. Do you know Yuri?
I do know Yuri.
Okay, so Yuri, I put on Facebook. I'm like, I gotta play D&D again. And he showed up at my house that day and went, happy birthday, and he handed me the stardom.
What a sweetie pie.
And then I left town for years to do 12 Monkeys, so we didn't get to play. But a guy that was training me for 12 Monkeys, David Nett, is a DM, and he said, when you're done doing 12 Monkeys, we will start an ongoing campaign, and I've been in that game almost 5 years.
That's amazing.
And I DM, and now my daughter DMs.
We gotta talk about your family. Your beautiful family. We've got a beautiful picture of them. Your daughter DMs.
My daughter DMs. I think I got a picture of us. We got
you in the nerd lair.
We got us in the nerd lair playing D&D somewhere. There we are. There's my daughter in the pirate hat, my son with the pirate hat, and there's my wife. She's a big Dune nerd. And so that's my beloved family, and my daughter started DMing at the age I was when I started DMing.
That's
so
nice.
I have finished my job as a dad. Yeah.
What's it been like, do you think, versus when you started getting into nerddom versus how your daughter is now? What, like the culture of it?
The game is different.
Yeah.
The game is different. It's a lot harder to die in 5e.
It's a lot harder, yeah.
It's a lot harder to die. When I was having a great conversation with somebody. Old school D&D, you weren't heroes, you were survivors. And so your characters were far more disposable.
Yep.
And now I think people invest more in their characters and their backstories and everything. And so
they built a whole community.
And my daughter draws all the pictures with her friends, and they all share. They spend as much time crafting their characters as they do rolling at the table.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So that's a big difference.
All right. So here we go. This is the next step. I've got all my colors. Now, the lovely kit that we curated for all of you on that lovely QR code came with these cool little colanders. So we're going to use it to make our next piece of art. So I'm going to set it right on. So basically, I'm going to flash it to camera. Basically, oh, there we go. Oh, hi. Hello, top down. So I've taped my canvas down with just some easy tape. And we're going to set the colander right down in that middle space. And then I'm going to start filling. And that's it. I'm going to start filling. We already put all the silicone gel in. I'm going to just do a little bit. Oh, I just did it a little bit. And then I'm going to pour this one. You don't have to be clean with it. It's going to be easy. And then let's go for the pink.
You're doing it.
I'm doing it. This is what you're going to be doing. So
I can't fathom that. That's too far in the future, Gina.
No, I believe in you.
It's too
You have
far.
such good memory.
I don't know. We'll see. I'm aging.
Same. My head aged much faster than I did, I feel like. Okay, grab a little bit there. And then I'm going to do a second pass, because why not? I have so much paint left.
We got tons of paint.
And we got a huge canvas. I'm going to say do a ton of more paint than you think for this one.
All right.
See, we got it seeping out on the sides already.
It's happening.
It's kind of
Do I have a separate one of those?
We should have 3.
Okay, good.
They're on the table somewhere.
Otherwise, I would be using your paints because they'll be on the inside.
Yeah, don't worry. Oh,
Don't cross the
see,
streams.
I got a little mess there, and I don't even care.
It's part of the process.
Part of the process. Oh, if you get that top down, you can kind of start seeing it leak down.
Yep.
Oh, you see it? It's happening.
It's happening. You got
that
gold.
Gold. I want more
Stay gold, pony boy.
Stay gold. Absolutely. So what has it been like getting to do the thing that you love, writing, storytelling, performing, for a living, and make money off of it?
Yeah, I mean, the first time I had a paid job as an actor was with Second City, and you know, the day I got hired to that, I was riding in a cab with my friends, just could not believe that I was going to be standing on the same stage as Bill Murray and John Belushi, and where all those guys came from, and so that blew my mind, and I feel it is a humbling honor to, again, you know, this is where people. No, there's people who are heart surgeons and who jump into forest fires and who are doing all this stuff, and they come home at the end of the night and they want to cry without consequence.
Yeah.
And they want to laugh, and they want to be able to let go and unwind, and to be part of that. You know, as I say, we're sacred fools. Like to be part of the people's process of release.
Yes.
And empathy. I love it.
It's such a valuable experience to be. A lot of people talk about like horror movies, being able to experience human suffering without it hurting you.
Yeah, without consequence. Yeah.
Yes. All right, now's the fun time.
That's fun time.
Let's get it. We're gonna lift our colander, and I'm gonna just kind of wiggle it out a little bit. Make sure I get all that.
Tease it out.
Tease it out.
Tease it out, Gina.
Okay, there we go. Now we're gonna pop it. Ooh.
We're gonna pop and tease, folks.
Pop and tease, all right.
And teasing.
Now we're gonna spin. Are you ready?
This is a big one.
Oh, I'm gonna tilt it a little bit so that it's an even.
So it's a tilt-a-whirl.
Okay.
Oh. You did it.
Oh, it kind of looks like a seashell.
Amazing.
Whoa.
It's a nebula. Wow. Whoa, folks. You too can do this.
And then, second go. I'm just gonna keep going until it's covered all the points.
Yeah.
And guess what, everybody? We're gonna keep talking about improv because Chicago native.
Yeah.
I've been to Chicago. I've been to the improv places. I love them. Yeah. But we're gonna do another poll because we're gonna add another monster in the middle of this psychedelic poster.
Doot.
So let's throw up that poll. And since we've been talking about Stranger Things, we've been talking about all that fun stuff. If you want us to put the hand and eye of Vecna, spam A in chat. And if you want us to add Tiamat,
the Queen of Dragons?
The Queen of Dragons herself, spam B. So Vecna, spam A. Tiamat, that lovely dragon mistress of ours, spam B, baby.
What you just made is pretty incredible.
Thank you very much.
It's beautiful, folks.
I'm pretty.
If it looks great there, you should see it up close. There.
It looks
pretty
our top-down camera is it got a little color distortion, so I'm gonna hold it up.
I'm just gonna describe it to you guys. It's really green and purple and blue and gold and magenta.
I'm just taking my popsicle stick and cleaning up any edges that didn't necessarily. Yeah. But you see how fun that spin is?
Super fun.
Okay, I'm gonna hold it up for just a little bit because otherwise
it's gonna drip.
It's gonna drip. Okay. Oh, and we got our Lady Mistress Dragon.
She's winning.
She won.
Oh, she won.
It's done.
Done.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Look at that.
Look at that. Oh, look at that. It's like a galactic planet.
It's a heck of a thing.
It's a heck of a thing.
Do we have another cake spinner for me? Or am I using
It's just gonna be on the bottom. We're gonna clean it up.
No, I want it to be
Okay, great. Beautiful.
Don't clean it up.
Don't clean it up.
No,
okay.
make it part of it.
Okay, I'm gonna pop her off.
Your mess will make my art better.
Okay. Oh my gosh, you're an angel.
Assist.
Thank you.
As an assist.
Okay, I'm gonna set this.
Leave that tape there, and I'm gonna
pop it right on.
Do I put mine right on?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Pop mine down.
Okay.
Okay, you've got so much time. We're so good.
Time.
I'm so ready. What colors did you pick?
I picked cooler colors this time. I picked blues and purples and greens, and then this kind of maroon. A little bit of maroon.
Ooh.
That's gonna finish it off.
Remember,
so I need
more than you think. I'm gonna say add more paint. Add more colors because...
More different colors?
Yes. I'm gonna say at least 6.
So I have 4, so 2 more?
I think 2 more.
I'm an actor and I just did math.
I know, I'm proud of you. Together, we have a whole brain.
Like a little kitty sound.
It does. Here, let's get our mic near it so you can hear it. hand me those bad boys? Would you like some gloves, good sir? Nah, you're good. All right.
I'm done with gloves.
Oh, you're done with gloves.
Done with gloves.
All right. Would you hand me?
Gloves were so 25 minutes ago.
It's true.
What am I handing you?
Would you hand me Lady Tiamat, please, so I can start getting ready to adorn her to my lovely canvas?
I think that's her.
Yes, here she is. She's pure orange right now.
She is pure orange.
But we're gonna take that beautiful handy dandle.
Oh, I gotta put more of this in there. Oh, I need another color.
Just a little
1, 2, 3,
bit.
4, 5.
It's just like a little kiss of it. A little smoochy poo. All right.
Okay, now I need one more
Now
color.
I'm cleaning up Tiamat for us.
Cleaning up Tiamat.
Don't forget, when you're done with your needles, pop it back on. All right. So, how long were you at Second City?
I started working at Second City as a host and a bartender, where I met my wife. I was performing and she was in the audience. I started working at Second City in 90 and I left in 95.
Wow.
Yeah. I was there is there any more of this? Did I blow it?
Oh, there's two. There should be two. Did you see any more clear boys?
No.
How much did you get in there?
Just a kiss.
Just a kiss, that's all good. There's no more on the thing? Where'd the paint go? We don't have to talk about it.
I don't know.
Not all of them have to be sold.
They don't.
You're good, let's experiment. And also, I'm gonna peel this sticker right now, so let's see some good, good.
Now I need my little strainer boy.
Oh.
I need
You need the strainer boy?
Yeah.
Let's look for it.
He's just a strainer boy. He said, see you later, boy.
Oh, where'd it go? He was here. I see him. Cover for me. Ha-ha. Whoosh. We're back.
We are back. Okay, that goes right in the middle.
All right, now I'm gonna keep peeling because it's so good.
Okay, and I just dump it all in there.
Dump it.
Dumping.
Yes, and don't forget to use those popsicle sticks
Not
to
gonna
kind of.
forget to scrape.
Oh, look at that. This one's just coming off nice and clean.
So yeah, I was in the improv comedy scene in Chicago.
Yes.
Where I was in Improv Olympic and got to study with Del Close. And I was in Chicago at the time where some people you may or may not have heard of, like Steve Carell and Tina Fey and Adam McKay and Amy Poehler.
Who are they?
Yeah, I hope things work out for them. So I was in really great company, which really, it made you keep your game. Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
It made you keep your game up.
For sure.
Yeah. So I was that, and then I moved to New York, where I had a group there with some amazing people called Burn Manhattan. And then I moved to Los Angeles, where I was co-owner of a school called the Hot House.
What?
And
A school?
Improv school that I opened with some very talented, amazing people. And then what else? And then I had a group called The Doubtful Guests, where it was like, we were like turn of the century ghosts doing improvisation. That looks amazing.
It's beautiful. You were ghosts?
Yeah, so the premise of The Doubtful Guests was that we were all killed in a brothel fire in 1888 London, and our souls were damned to do an improv show.
That's amazing.
It was amazing. It was full makeup and costume, and we had a band that had like an accordion and a stand-up bass, and hurdy-gurdy.
I tried to hurdy-gurdy too.
Yeah, it was fun.
I tried to learn. Okay, so my first ever concert was Weird Al.
Nice.
He was at a county fair. And I became obsessed, and my mom bought me a tiny child accordion, and I was obsessed.
You should be.
I wish that was a thing that I kept. Ooh, that's such a good color.
Not a bad color, right? Salmon.
Look at that, that's
It's
salmon.
like a salmon color. Yeah.
I
And we're
love
gonna finish it with the magenta.
Heck yeah, you are.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go over here, and I'm gonna add my Tiamat, and then I'm gonna flash it off to camera so it can get a Mardi Gras bead.
Nice.
I brought it
See,
back.
I get it. You did. That's a stellar callback, Gina.
Thank you very much.
From the three-point line, nothing but net. But that's just the bang talking.
That's just the bang talking.
Ready?
Yes, I'm so ready.
Do I lift it this way or do I?
Yeah, you can lift it from the center, lift it from the thing. Don't forget, use a popsicle stick, get it all out. Would you like some help? No, you got it. You're so good at this. You're good. You're good. Don't worry, because the moment it spreads, all those colors are gonna pop out, baby. Oh, it looks beautiful.
We'll see. See how skeptical I was?
Yes, this is the first time I've seen you nervous while crafting.
Yeah. Ready? Ready to spin?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Oh!
It's like cracking an egg.
What is happening? It's like Walt Disney threw up.
Ooh, it did. Very nice. So welcome. If you're just joining us and have no idea what's going on, we're making pour acrylics, except on a Lazy Susan. We're spinning these bad boys and seeing what kind of fun, creative things literally vomit onto the canvas.
Yeah.
And you're gonna have to definitely show that up because when that bad boy is done spinning, I want to see those true colors.
Yours is so much better.
Oh, I immediately ruined it.
Why is yours like?
Don't compare. It's art.
I can't help it. I can't help it. It's art, so only one of them can be good.
That's not true. This is your first time.
I joke. I play. I joke and play.
You joke and play. That is kind of your whole deal.
It's my jam. Except I
immediately
kill lots
threw
of people on
popsicles.
television.
You do. You pretty much play a lot of bad guys.
I do.
Do you feel a little bit pleased about that?
You want to know something very funny?
Yes. Of course I do.
I have oddly, in the villains that I play, I play a lot of ones that name starts with the letter D.
Interesting.
Dale.
Deacon.
Deacon. Draken in the live-action Kim Possible.
Yes.
Dracula.
Yes.
Supernatural.
Yes. Classic.
And then Drexel on a show called Revolution.
Ooh.
Which was an Eric Kripke show after Supernatural, where all the lights went out.
Why do you think they all start with D?
I don't know, but it just turned out to be a very weird truth.
I don't get it, because you are one of the most pleasant, lovely people. But I can definitely tell that, like, I think it's a true compliment to performers when the nicest people usually play really complicated villains.
Yeah, I'm attracted to that kind of villain. One of the weirdest compliments I ever got.
Yes.
Very weird. Was when I was doing The Riches, somebody said, I felt so bad for you when you were killing your father.
Yeah.
And I'm like, they got on a watch list.
Yeah. Okay.
But it was very strange. So, okay, tell me.
No. I'm going to tell you a tip.
Please, I like tips.
So when this starts happening and you can't quite get it to get to the canvas, I like to encourage it by like dipping a couple of the paint colors and just kind of like helping.
And you got to help it.
You got to help it. And then you just add a little bit more flow. You add that life back in. And see? Oh, see, look at that. And then you can keep spinning and you can add some, we got some gold in here. We got some pinks.
Oh, let's put some gold.
You want some gold?
Since she is the
Here,
queen.
Give some gold.
She is the queen of dragons.
She is the queen of dragons.
We need her to be royal.
Yes, we do. Oh, you gotta have that popsicle stick.
Dropsies. I just dropped these.
It's okay.
It's
Don't
okay.
worry.
Don't worry.
I won't get mad at you.
Okay.
This is the fun time. That's why we got a big dog kiddie pool. So we can be as messy as we want. Oh, we got that gold coming out. Just a little bit.
No, it isn't, though.
I like to do a scoop.
If there was, I don't know if there's, okay, here we go. Okay, spin it again?
Yeah, give it a spin. Give it a spin. Woo! And then if the spinning doesn't work, we just have a little encouragement. Oh, I'm hearing the paint fly.
That's what that sound was?
Yes.
Okay.
Just hitting those corners.
Yes. Okay.
All right. And then when all else fails, I've done it tons of times. You just take a little popsicle stick and encourage the paint to keep going a little bit.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Easy. All right, I'm adding my Tiamat over here, and then I'm gonna hold it up to camera. She's over here.
Crud basket. Look what I just did.
Don't worry, I literally dropped a whole popsicle stick in my piece.
That's fair.
It happens. That's why there's so much paint. You can keep gooping it around.
I'm gonna goop it around.
So right, I'm gonna add my Tiamat, and I'm gonna ask you a lovely question. We know your daughter loves to GM,
She
and
does.
Clearly we saw your son.
Yeah, he plays.
He's
not a GM.
He doesn't play. He doesn't GM. What do you think his storytelling aspect
My
is?
son?
What does
He's
he
a
love to do?
professional animator.
He's an animator?
Yeah, Oscar Stashwick. You can follow him at Teert Snav, Teee RTSNAV on Instagram, and you can see his art.
That's awesome.
He's very talented, and he too is very much influenced by animation from the 70s. So he loves all that, like all that Rankin and Bass, and
oh yes,
yeah, he loves all of that stuff.
That's all so good. I always wanted to be an animator when I was a kid. I thought that was just like the coolest job, and then I realized just how dang hard it is.
He has that kind of mind and patience.
That's so good.
Yeah.
All right, my lady is on, and I'm gonna flash her to camera.
Oh, I gotta peel my lady.
Peel your lady. I'm actually gonna, there's so much paint on mine, I'm gonna add one more level of glove. Because we're going through them, and they're here for that reason.
Okay, I gotta peel my lady. I need a needle.
You need another needle? Here you go, buddy. You're very welcome.
Glasses are off, folks.
So no spoilers, but you watched Stranger Things.
I did.
Yes.
I did.
What did you think? No spoiler, one word.
It was my, it was just, they're at the top of their game.
They really are.
They really are at the top of their game. And like I said, I lived through those eras. I turned, in 1980, I was 12. So that is who I am.
Yes.
I graduated high school in 86, which was the last season they just did.
Amazing. 3, 2, 1. There's our lady Tiamat. You see all those cells right there? You see how they got like pockets? That's the silicone gel doing its work. Look at her. I'm gonna level her out.
She's coming off with it.
She's beautiful. She's living her best life in this void. I just want to stare at it all day. I don't know why I sounded a little bit like Jennifer Coolidge there.
You did.
I just want to stare at it all day. Have you ever worked with Jennifer Coolidge?
I have not had the
honor. Is she a dream one for you? Do you have a dream actor you've always...
Cate Blanchett I would love to work with.
Oh, bebe.
Right?
Yes.
I'd like to work with Ms. Blanchett.
That's a good goal.
You know, it's funny because a lot of the actors that I love, I don't know if I'd want to work with because they would have the part that I want.
Sure. Oh, like who?
Well, like, you know, like the Bob Downey Jr.'s and stuff, like they play the parts that I'm like, I'd want that role. So I'd be like, here's your coffee, Mr. Robert Downey Jr.'s character.
Absolutely. Yeah, Sadie Sink really brought it this season. I agree.
Did. It was her season.
Yes, it really was, and just all the music, killing it, bringing Kate Bush back. I've been a Kate Bush fan for a long time. Wuthering Heights is my particular jam. Yeah. Come home, I'm so cold.
You got a good voice
copyright.
there.
We can't sing too much. That was perfect.
No, that was
the right. I think that was distorted enough with my voice. Classic, love the dance. If you've never seen it, please just go watch it. If you don't know Kate Bush yet, what? Go listen.
Know Kate Bush.
And then come back and hang out with us.
The fact that she's gotten such a resurgence because of that show makes me the happiest Todd.
Good.
Yeah, super happy. I love Kate was who I listened to in college. My freshman year of college, which was 80s.
Nice.
See?
I almost wore a shirt today that just said 1986, but I was like, this is a 70s era. But turns out it could have worked still.
Well, yeah, I mean, I was alive then,
Look at her faces. Look at our lady Tiamat.
She is quite a thing. I'm going to start with her wing.
Start with her wing? Yeah, she was a difficult one to get off today.
She armed hard.
Yeah, she's a tough sticker.
She's stubborn.
All right, so you obviously play D&D.
Yes.
What other systems do you recommend for those maybe just starting to be storytellers? Like, what do you recommend as like a new GM wanting to tell stories in and maybe are a little intimidated by how much lore?
So interestingly, there is a lovely new system. We're setting her down.
I believe.
So Chris O'Neill, crap basket.
Oh, you're good. Here's a clean thing.
How do I get it?
Wipe it off.
I made it worse.
No, you're good. You're good. It's you can zhuzh it back.
I don't know about that.
Then a warrior took part of her tail.
It's disappearing into the mist.
It's disappearing into the mist.
Yeah. All right.
Yes. How do you feel? Are you satisfied?
I'm thrilled.
Okay, I'm gonna pick her up.
I love it.
And we're gonna move this dog bed.
It's okay, sweetheart.
Let's
don't worry. I trust
Actually,
Tina.
what we're gonna do.
You had a question that I was answering.
You did.
What was it?
You were telling me what systems new GMs
Oh, so I didn't say it. So my buddy Chris O'Neill, he, with 9th level games, he runs, or they have a game called Mazes.
Yes.
Which has an OSR feel.
Oh, I know Mazes.
And it's a polymorph system. So your die is your character. So like if you're a fighter, you're a D8. If you're a magic user, so you just use one die. And for new GMs, they're called maze controllers in that MC.
Yeah.
You never roll. So the system is it's rules light, and it keeps the story kind of barreling forward, but still gives that fun dungeon crawl thing. And you literally, I'm not going to say roll up your character, you create a character in like 10 minutes.
In 10 minutes?
Yeah, you can create a character in 10 minutes, you get in and you are playing.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I love quick character creation in systems.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
So that's a good one. So Mazes by 9th level games. I highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun.
All right.
Do you need some help?
I'm gonna grab her.
Do you need some help?
Maybe, yes.
Drag the lazy Susan?
Yes.
Is it the lazy Susan to you? You gonna hold her up?
I'm gonna hold her up for us.
It's sort of an explosion of purple.
Oh, are you ready? Camera, 3, 2, 1. There she is.
I like the little splops of gold there.
I do too. It really added to her regalness.
Instead of you can't see my beholder, you can see her now.
He's just in the darkness. Your characters don't have night vision.
He's being drawn into.
That's
He's emerging.
true. All right. Now we're gonna move this dog bed so that we can lay all of our art out and see our beautiful creations.
All right, do you want me to grab the dog bed?
Yes, please. And set it down on that tarp.
You got it.
Beautiful. Look at all this mess. It's beautiful. Check it out. Okay, I'm gonna lay our Tiamats together.
It's a beautiful mess.
It's a beautiful mess. Bam.
Bam.
Now I'm gonna take mine and set it so gently.
Gingerly.
Gently next to yours.
Boom, and there's my beholder.
Bam.
Bam.
And I'm gonna grab my beholder. Ah!
Oh, I just walked in front of the camera. I'm
no.
terrible.
We just have a good time on this show.
Clearly.
And then last one, grabbing it out. And here she is.
Wow.
Bam. There is all of our art, everybody. It's mostly a purple and
massive purple
orange,
and orange,
mess of purple and orange.
Which is the Nerd Circus colors.
Yeah. And everybody, if you are just joining us, we are about to say adieus to our lovely Todd Stashwick.
What? It's over already.
But it's not almost. We've still got one more wrap up because we are going to check out all of this beautiful art. I love that this one's got like. I usually want to cover every inch of my canvas, and this time I didn't. And I'm proud of myself.
I didn't either.
No, it's good.
Yeah.
So don't go anywhere. Because we've still got a Frankencraft to talk about.
Yeah.
We've still got you to celebrate. We've got gifts.
There's so much stuff. What?
So much stuff.
I love it.
So don't go anywhere. Please stick around. We've still got so much show left. And we'll be right back.
Woo! Look at those.
Okay, great. How much time for... Wait, you're doing this live?
Saikuno, this is it. You've got it.
Say hi to the people, Carl.
Today we're playing solitaire. This is something crazy.
This is the place to be.
Chat is going absolutely well. Bro, I'm hyped. Let's go. No.
I don't know what else to tell you.
Welcome back. If you're just joining us, You're watching Good at Stuff right now. I'm your host, Gina DeVivo. I'm talking to Chad. I just called you Chad. Todd Stashwick,
That's
everybody.
Me. It's because the A.
Yeah.
You're heading to the A.
I've been doing the full name, and now it's combining into one name.
I'm becoming a singularity.
It's all of this. We've created a singularity.
Yeah.
We have been making acrylic pours for the last hour, and we've made 3 full adventures. And I kind of want to give them stories now that we have a full life. First off, I think we land in another realm.
Yep.
What realm do you think this looks like?
That's the Feywild.
That's the Feywild.
Clearly.
Duh, of course it is.
Clearly.
So we got the Feywild right here.
Yep.
Where do you think your realm is?
I think this one predates, so this is like the first age. So it would be, this is the creation of her.
Oh, that's the Big Bang of Lady Tiamat?
Of Lady Tiamat.
I love that. And what happens when we encounter this miasma beholder?
So this is clearly an Avernus. That is hell.
Love it.
And you're blinded by the flames as the beholder Dave emerges to stun you with some eye stalks.
Incredible. And what about my beholder? Let's aim her at camera.
So she is clearly.
Can I name her Barbara?
It's Barbara and Dave.
Yeah. She's coming to get you, Barbara. That's her name.
Is.
That's her full tagline.
She's coming
Look
to
how
get you,
beautiful
Barbara.
she is. Kind of looks like she's like in a Hellion underwater sphere.
Yes.
Right? There's like wave patterns happening up here.
It is.
I love it. I want to show it off because this camera's got the beautiful true colors. I really want to make sure they're seeing this beauty. This is the Tiamat that was birthed from your condiment explosion.
Yes.
Check out her.
Yeah.
I think it's great. In person, there's even more colors than you can imagine.
It's pretty crazy. It's pretty
love all of
crazy
it.
cool.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. What's the story for yours?
Well, I think mine took a wrong turn and got lost in a party and was just like, hey, I think I'm gonna stay.
Yeah.
Because there's an element of...
She's dripping.
She's dripping. Oh, she's dripping!
Down.
Oh, see, that's why I
Don't.
Don't.
Perfect. She finally moved to where she really
settled
wanted
in.
to be.
She settled. She has decided where she truly lives.
Yeah.
She's a little lost on the sauce a little bit.
Nope. Nobody puts Tiamat in the center.
No, never.
She's like, I want more stable ground.
She needs more
She's
headroom.
got to stand her ground. She needs more headroom. I get it.
Super shiny. Yes, it looks so good. Lava and water, absolutely.
Yep.
We love Barb. So we've just created a lovely little story.
We did. An adventure.
You also wrote a book.
Yes.
You wrote a whole book.
I co-created a book. I did all the narrative content.
That's the writing of a book. Look at it. It's right there. Mystic
There it is, Mystic
Libations.
So during the lockdown, I was fortunate 12 Monkeys brought me into the sphere because this guy who was a fan of 12 Monkeys, former Imagineer named Brandon Cleely, he does interviews on...
As in Disney Imagineer?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And he worked at Trader Sam's.
Yes.
He art directed there. He did a lot of the design, and then... but he had never played D&D, and so he interviewed me, and I'm like, dude, you gotta play D&D. We hit it off. And then while we were playing D&D on Zoom, because again, lockdown, I said, hey, we should make a cocktail themed to this week's adventure.
Love a good themed cocktail.
So we did, and then he did like little Photoshop, he did a lot of like art design for it, and I created the name, and then we picked the cocktail, and then after we had about 5 different one of these, I was like, I think we're onto something. So we did a book, and we kickstarted it, and pre-sold like 1,000 copies.
Oh my gosh!
And now it's Mystic Libations, and it is over 100 D&D inspired. What are you pointing at?
I'm pointing at paper towel. I didn't want to interrupt you. I'm
no,
so
please.
rude.
It's like a dinner table. You're like mashed potatoes. And so we created this book with over 100 D&D inspired recipes, but not only that, there's amazing art from amazing artists, Julia Madalena. My son did a piece in it.
Really? Really?
Yeah, and so there's a narrative that goes
Did he
through the whole
design
book.
a cocktail, a character?
He did not. He designed a character named Nobu for non-alcoholic beverages. No booze
that.
brews. No booze brews.
Yeah, we got cheers for that.
Yeah, so there's non-alcoholic beverages in there. So there's a narrative. It takes place at a bar called the Bloodthorn. And there's stories that are each chapter. So there's the rum and tequila chapter. There's the gin and vodka chapter. And there's the whiskey chapter. There's short stories. And at the end, there's a playable one-shot that inspired by all of those stories and the cocktails. So yeah.
Oh, Buccaneer's Bounty.
Buccaneer's Bounty. And then part of the Kickstarter was people could name a cocktail after one of their characters.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, and so it came together quite well, and it is on sale at thenerdcircus.com or traderbrandon.com. And yeah, and I also sell glasses, and I got swizzle sticks, and all part of the party, because it is about gathering and making messes.
It really is. Yeah, that's storytelling is such a huge part of the gathering and the mess.
Yeah.
Look at this beautiful Nat 20 and crit fail.
Yeah, 100%.
We've got quite a disaster in front of us right now.
Boy, it really does not read as beautiful as they are.
I know it's true. That's okay.
It's
not
okay.
all cameras can.
No, we'll take pictures and we'll post them.
Yeah, we'll take pictures and we'll post them. Absolutely, we'll stick our faces
our
right
plan.
under here. Yeah. I'm gonna need a little something from you right now. So we have a segment that we are doing that is all season long. It is a Frankencraft. And basically every guest has provided me with a contribution to an art project that I have to complete at the end of our series.
Okay.
And so far, we have gotten several contributions that chat has lovingly helped pick with our guests. We have got, let's throw our past submissions, as it were. We got metal, we got framed, we've got music, we've got water, and we got that plushie, don't you worry. So my question to you, Todd, is what are you contributing to my cursed object?
Well, since I am a fan of like old school gathering, I would say a pizza box.
Love it.
Or a vinyl record.
Yes.
So some rock and roll.
Okay, everybody.
Some rock and roll.
Those are your
suggestions.
Your 2 suggestions. Thank you. Your 2 suggestions. If I have to add a pizza box to my craft, spam A in chat, and if I get to add a vinyl record to my lovely object, spam B. So pizza box A, vinyl B. Oh, we got so many for vinyl right away.
Boom, 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 boom.
Popping off in chat.
Then we get to pick which vinyl. I vote for Led Zeppelin.
Oh, you want me to break up a Led Zeppelin album?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want you to immortalize a Led Zeppelin album.
I love it. Ooh, well, see, the interesting thing is we already have music as a theme, so getting to incorporate a vinyl record has already kind of given me a little bit of a leg up, which I'm okay with. But also, I will say, for pizza boxes, one of my favorite mediums to work with is cardboard. I love creating with cardboard. I love doing miniatures and replications with just cardboard. I made a whole classic, crank film camera out of just cardboard and toothpicks, and I loved it. Yeah.
I love it.
Aside from all of this, I want to say a huge thank you to you for being on the show. And also, none of you know this, but he also gifted me the book that we just talked about, and we are going to make so many of those cocktails at home. I'm very excited.
They're delicious.
There's
one called the Scav King after my character in 12 Monkeys.
Is that your favorite?
It kind of is, because I'm a Mai Tai guy, but I'm also a bourbon guy.
Yeah.
So it's a bourbonish Mai Tai.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's delicious.
I like it.
Yeah.
Love a good tiki drink.
Yeah.
We're all for it. Also, who won? I think did Vinyl win? Did we get confirmation? Am I adding a Led Zeppelin album to my craft? Probably.
Yeah.
Vinyl. Woo! It's very possible that the the muse, the mystical beings in my ear have possibly lost communication to me. So I'm on my own now, and I'm okay with that.
It's okay. We're flying blind.
We're flying blind, and I'm
got
gonna.
you, though.
Thank
Get lost in these.
Get lost in those.
I got you now.
As I say a lovely goodbye.
That's
to
fine.
you. But before you go, you gave me a gift.
I did.
So I want to give you a gift.
What?
I'm going to give you. Where is it? Where is it? Hold still.
Not moving.
Don't move.
I'm not moving.
Close your eyes.
Okay.
Open them. Bam.
What?
You get your very own Slinky.
It walks downstairs alone and in pairs.
It does. They've been celebrating 75 years. What? Isn't that crazy?
I love it.
So that's my gift to you.
Thanks for my Slinky.
You're welcome.
I don't have a Slinky in the Nerd Lair.
Perfect. People do hacks of them, and you can turn them into art, and they're also really meditative and lovely.
It is one of my favorite phrases from Ghostbusters 2, where he says, I had a Slinky once, but I straightened it. And so I use that to say, when somebody's like peeing on your parade, I say, you straightened my Slinky.
Perfect. Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Todd. Everyone follow Todd Stashwick. Check out his socials. We're going to throw them in the lower thirds. Thank you for being here. And if you at home want to make this craft, we're going to throw that QR code back up on the screen just for you. That's you. I'm going to come back over here and sit in my lovely chair. So don't forget, if you want to make this at home, rewatch that VOD and craft along at home with us. And we're going to do a quick little lovely giveaway of this very Amazon list because we love you and we want you to be able to craft at home regardless of whatever situation you're in. So if you would like to win the Amazon list of the bundle of everything we used today, you're going to use a command chat. Again, a chat command right now. You're going to use !craft. Right now, spam, you got to be 18 years or older and live in the U.S. And please, if you get a whisper, you just got to respond in 24 hours. And that Amazon list is yours for the taking. Because we love you and we want to say thanks. And don't forget, use that hashtag #IGotGood. We want to celebrate you. We want to feature your tweets. We want to see what you've been crafting, what you're proud of, what you're celebrating. And like I said at the very beginning of this whole series, I want to put you on my metaphorical fridge and say a big thank you to all of you for watching the show and supporting. And I want to see what you've been getting good at. And we also want to say a big thank you to Slinky because they've been, like I said, they've been slunking for the last 75 years. And we're gonna also give away another Slinky to all of you guys because why not? I love you and I wanna give you some more stuff. So while you're spamming the !craft, also spam that !Slinky for your own Slinky chance to win, just for you. And remember, 18 years or older, living in the US, whisper in 24 hours. Keep it on the books. We got a wild Todd fishing. And don't forget, we're not the only show on this channel. We've got so much coming up this week. And let's check out what we got. Don't forget, Fight Night tomorrow. They're going to be playing League of Legends with the lovely Avalie. And also Spotlight on Thursdays. And Kitchen League every Friday with Eli, cooking up a storm. They're doing Fall Guys themed challenges. So it's going to be really sweet. So don't miss it. And speaking of Spotlight, we made a beard coffin for the lovely John Sandman, and he finally got to see it. So let's see what his reaction was to a beard coffin.
Are you ready for this? So remember, I shaved my beard and we gave it away. Crown donated, or the production donated $1,000 in their name. And here is the beard box that they get. Here lies John, they made this. Here lies John Sandman's beard. I gotta fill my beard, which has gone through so much. We would be here all day if I talked about what this beard has gone through. They made a beard box for it, a legitimate, it's amazing. What I love so much about this is Gina, like, they were just like, hey, we did this like little bit on Spotlight and we need you to make a beard box, Gina. And she's like, okay, yeah, all right, no problem, I'll figure it out. Yeah, and did it. Made it so good.
To have that kind of skill where it's just like, what do you need? Okay, we got you.
Yeah.
That is pretty dope.
That was pretty great. So yeah, so happy for you. There you go. Shave again and we'll make you another one. So that's what we got going on the Crown channel. But don't forget to come back next week right here, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, because we've got another lovely bushel of guests for you. We've got Angela Hill, aka Overkill, in the house, and we're going to be making some action figures of ourselves with a little bit of a twist. She's a UFC fighter, cosplayer, all around incredible person. So please come back. It's going to be great. And we're going to show you that materials list right now. So if you want to craft at home with us, scan that QR code and hang out with us. And as always, you've been watching Good at Stuff. I've been your host, Gina DeVivo. We had some lovely people here today. So make sure to come back next week, same place, same time.